The Indiana Fever came into this game fully expecting the Golden State Valkyries to make things rough for Caitlin Clark. Around the league, everyone keeps repeating the same strategy. Pressure her, bump her, trap her, and never let her get comfortable. But Tiffany Hayes and the Valkyries learned a brutal lesson the hard way. Waking up Caitlin Clark emotionally might be the biggest mistake any team can make. Because the moment Clark starts talking back, the entire energy of the game shifts. And that's exactly what happened. Caitlin pulled up from deep range, drilled a massive shot, and Tiffany Hayes turned around staring at her. Clark instantly fired back, "Let's go, me and you right now." From that moment forward, everything changed. Hayes completely lost rhythm, and the game slowly turned into Caitlin Clark's personal takeover.
Caitlin Clark pulling up from long range, Tiffany Hayes turning around looking at CC. Caitlin Clark says, "Let's go, me and you right now." And as soon as that occurred, Tiffany Hayes couldn't hit a layup for the rest of the game.
Holy shit, they can't hit a layup to save their life. They had open shots. They had drives to the basket. They were way off.
Early in the first quarter, Tiffany Hayes looked unstoppable. She attacked the basket aggressively, knocked down difficult shots, and after one score, she clapped directly in Caitlin Clark's face. Cameras immediately caught the trash talk. You could feel the tension building fast. The crowd got louder. Both benches started chirping. And suddenly, Caitlin Clark's entire demeanor changed. She looked locked in, furious, and ready for war.
Caitlin Clark makes her triumphant return. She was this close to getting that double-double. You know what Stephanie White did? She said, "Hey, you, Missy, come here. Sit down right next to me on the bench. No double-double for you, Kate."
Clark crossed half court, saw Hayes waiting in front of her, and without even thinking launched a ridiculous logo 3 straight in her face. Splash. The arena exploded instantly. But the shot wasn't even the coldest part. After draining it, Clark stepped toward Hayes, stared directly at her, and started talking. Fans swear they heard her say, "I'm the real deal." From that exact moment, momentum completely flipped. The Valkyries suddenly looked shaken. Hayes started the game on fire, but after the back and forth escalated, everything fell apart. Easy layups stopped dropping. Forced shots piled up. Indiana's defense turned vicious. And Caitlin Clark transformed into an absolute nightmare for Golden State. The scary part was this wasn't just logo 3s. This was the complete Caitlin Clark experience. Deep pull-ups, impossible passes through traffic, mid-range fadeaways, transition attacks, physical defense, even setting hard screens. She finished with 22 points and 9 assists, barely missing another double-double while controlling every second of the game. What made it even crazier was who she was doing it against. Golden State entered the matchup with one of the league's most physical defensive systems. Before tip-off, Valkyries coaches openly admitted their entire plan was to pressure Clark physically and throw her completely out of rhythm. Instead, she looked even stronger because of it.
This happened. They called it a flagrant foul. Veronica Burton goes to the line, shoots a free throw, misses the free throw. The Indiana Fever weren't on the floor while she missed the free throw. So what do? They give Veronica Burton 2 extra free throws. I'm telling you, these refs are incapable.
After the game, analysts couldn't stop talking about Clark's mentality. One said she finally looks done trying to stay calm and polite. Another compared her competitive fire to Kobe Bryant, saying the more emotional the game becomes, the more unstoppable she looks. And honestly, it's hard to argue against that. National sports shows immediately started asking whether Caitlin Clark is already entering MVP territory this season. She's leading the league in assists, sitting near the top in scoring, and completely changing what WNBA shooting range looks like. Former players kept repeating the same thing. There has never been another guard who bends defenses this far from the basket every single night. Golden State tried everything, switching defenders, trapping her, playing ultra-physical, and none of it worked. Every time they thought they slowed her down, Clark answered with another dagger. But the biggest surprise wasn't even the offense. It was her toughness. Late in the second quarter, tempers exploded after contact under the basket led to players shoving each other. Clark didn't back down at all. Technical fouls were handed out, players had to be separated, and Fever teammates instantly rushed to protect her. That moment completely ignited the crowd. Critics spent months saying Clark struggles against physical basketball and gets rattled too easily. Not this time. This looked like a superstar embracing chaos instead of avoiding it. And once that happened, Golden State had absolutely no answer. What made things even more interesting was Tiffany Hayes' reaction afterward. Instead of fully crediting Clark, Hayes tried to brush the loss off in the post-game press conference by saying the Valkyries simply needed to clean up small mistakes. Fans immediately pushed back because this wasn't about little mistakes. This was Caitlin Clark completely taking over the game. And honestly, this might have been the night she officially put the entire league on notice.
Caitlin Clark and the Fever showed out in the third quarter. Aaliyah Boston, 20 points on 8 of 15, 16 boards, 3 blocks. And Caitlin Clark, 17 of 15, 4 of 9 for three-point range, 22, 9 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Her three-point shot is back.
That's why social media absolutely exploded after the final buzzer. Clips of Clark drilling the logo 3 in Tiffany Hayes' face instantly went viral. Sports pages replayed the stare down nonstop. Fans started calling it one of the coldest moments of the entire season. Even major sports personalities began talking about how mentally different Caitlin Clark looks this year. This wasn't the smiling rookie everyone tried testing last season. This looked like a superstar completely tired of hearing disrespect. And the numbers fully support it. Clark is putting together one of the greatest offensive starts we've ever seen from a WNBA guard. She's scoring at an elite level, leading the league in assists, and hitting shots that completely destroy defensive game plans. Teams are picking her up near half court, and it still doesn't matter. That's what makes her terrifying. Press up too high, she blows by defenders. Sag off, she launches from the logo.